Hey, collective. I have a channeled message for you. And I've actually had this channeled message on my mind for going over, I think about 2 weeks now. I do that sometimes. I will get straight up messages from God that He tells me to deliver. And for whatever reason, I will put them off, or I will get another one that I think is more important, and I'll go ahead and do that. But regardless, what I'm getting at is, I don't exactly know why, but this is a message that I've had locked and loaded in the chamber for a couple weeks now, and just suddenly felt compelled to finally share it. These people, collective, and I say people very loosely because we all know the truth. They're demonic entities, evil principalities, most of these things, these creatures that are attacking the collective with their magic and their weird ass tactics. But yeah, they're evil, they're dark, they're demonic. Some of them are reptilians and other weirdo things like that. But what I'm getting at is, these things that are attacking us, they still, collective, they still yet do not understand just how damn fully protected that we are. And I don't know why. That truly perplexes my mind, because one, myself and I know other readers and other chosen people, we talk about this all the time, about our level of protection. But I suppose, once again, these people are just too arrogant to ever actually understand the depth of this protection. However, I had a dream around 2 weeks ago where God really and truly just blatantly showed me the level of protection that I myself and that I truly believe the people in my collective all possess. I made a video, once again, around 2 weeks ago, of what happened to me while I was sitting in the park. There was this little bitty girl that came walking up and made a snide comment about, "You better shut the F up or I'm going to blow your effing brains out." Now, this girl did what all the witchies and warlockies do. She was pretending that she was saying this threat to a dog, which, if anybody even remotely knows me, then they should know that I am going to defend a dog quicker than I'm going to defend a person. But anyway, my point of this is, it wasn't the night that I got that death threat from this little bitty girl, but the very next night, collective, when I went to sleep, I had a dream, okay? And in this dream, I was in a restaurant somewhere. I've never seen this before in real life, but in my dream, I was in a restaurant, and I was sitting at a table with all of these people that, once again, I didn't know. I've never seen these people before. And this restaurant had an outside part to it where you could sit at tables, and I think they were more like picnic benches, but it was outside is my point. And we're all sitting here at this table, we're eating, we're talking, and all of a sudden I get up from the table to do something or go somewhere, and I noticed this woman in the background of this restaurant had been staring at me for quite some time. And whenever I got up, sure enough, she walked over to me and she says, "You need to stop what you're doing, and I mean right now." And I said, "Excuse me? What are you talking about? I don't even know who you are. What did I do?" And she says, "Oh, you know exactly what you did." And I said, "No, ma'am, I really don't. But, do you care to tell me?" And she says, "Well, it's the way you just got up from that chair, the way you just stood up." And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And she says, "You stood up out of that chair like you're some kind of Freemason." And I said, "Do what now?" I was like, "Lady, I got no association to the Masons. I don't even know any Masons. I don't know anything about them. I truly don't know what you're talking about." And she was like, "Oh yeah, you do. You know how you stood up out of that chair, and that's how a Freemason stands up from a chair." So at this point in my dream, I'm like, okay, this bitch is crazy. And I just kind of started to turn around and walk away. And she was like, I hear her scream, "You will fear me." And I turned around and I said, "I will not fear you." I said, "I do not fear you. I don't fear anyone." And as soon as I say that, she reaches behind herself and picks up a pistol, okay? For whatever reason, there was a pistol laying on this table in the restaurant. She picks up this pistol and points it dead ass blank in my face. She says, "Are you scared now?" And I said, "No, lady, I'm not afraid." So this crazy bitch in my dream turns the gun and points it at a woman behind me, shoots this poor woman in the back of the head twice, okay? And I see this woman hit the ground, like she killed her in my dream, dead as hell, okay? She says, "Are you scared now?" Still pointing the gun in my face. And before I could say anything or do anything, she goes to pull the trigger on the gun, but it was like it was stuck, collective. She couldn't pull it. She takes the pistol and starts beating the butt of it on her hand, like trying to unjam it or unstick it or whatever. I don't know anything about guns, but and you could just see the look on her face though. It was like this look of, she was just completely shocked, flabbergasted, like she didn't understand why the gun wasn't firing. And then I woke up. And I feel like sometimes prophetic dreams are hard to understand. I truly believe that's why dream interpretation is a spiritual gift in and of itself, because sometimes, like I said, they're very hard to decipher. However, sometimes you'll get these dreams that are not hard to decipher. And I truly feel like that is what I'm just describing now. We are quite literally that protected, collective. If you're truly part of this divine collective, you literally have nothing to worry about. And I mean to the point where if someone pulls a gun on you in real life, that gun's not going to fire. Or if they slit your throat, you are not going to die, period. And I know it kind of sounds nuts, and I am not therefore like daring not a single one of you to go up and start something with somebody, nothing like that. I truly think God wanted me to share this just to let you know the level of protection that we actually have. It's real. God is real. He loves you, and you are very protected. Ain't a thing gonna touch this collective.